Well, good morning. Of course, I was in here about to make espresso. That's how my voice sound early in the morning. My bad. Or congratulations if you're a lady or you think it's sexy. I don't know. I was in here making espresso. No more coffee beans. Weird. It's not weird. Well, yeah, that's becoming weird too. The fact that I'm addicted to freaking Starbucks. That quarter of the bag. Yep. Come on, that coffee bean probably cost 55 cents for that one coffee bean. I just lost 2 quarters and 5 pennies. Oh, let's get that spoon out there. We have no problem. It's a NutriBullet if you don't know. Hello? Oh yeah, we don't have business with them yet. Let's get that out the camera. Not yet, but it's coming. Hello? I won't be. NutriBullet, this thing is gonna be loud for about 10 seconds. You can hear when the change of sound that went from beans, it went from sounding like this to being ground. Okay. Depend on how you want it. You want it more ground, finer than that? Hey, put it in some more. Right now, this is like Folgers. We gonna put it in some more. We want it smooth like powder. Espresso. Alright. We want the most from our coffee. Cause this we making espresso. We're gonna get it powdery. Like we don't want it to sound like that. About 5, 6 more seconds. You hear the difference? Another 3, 4 more seconds. Come on. Espresso. Pulse. Pulse. Listen to the powder. Alright. NutriBullet. You gotta love it. If you don't love a kitchen gadget, you must not be a foodie or a cook. Not that. Dang, that smells so good. Now, let me show you this because I'm sure you don't know how this go. Alright. The water is in here. Okay. The water you put up to the drip line, right below that safety valve. Alright. You put too much water in, the water's gonna be coming out and making a mess, and it's gonna slow up your whole coffee process. Coffee like powder. My half blind behind. Please don't lose my Starbucks. Alright, I'm gonna stop there because I know I'm gonna lose some. I lost a few drops there. Go ahead, put this up first. Big thing. Espresso, y'all. Chef Carmen don't make espresso for y'all. Chef Carmen up there making juices for her and her. I guess that's her wife now. I don't know. They got married, so I'm not gonna hate. Yes, I'm jealous. I'm not gonna hate. Alright, I'm gonna put this back in the pantry. Give me a quick second. Alright. Yeah, we'll be using it in a couple more days. So I broke this coffee for these. That first joint down, I broke them down on the 8th when I brought this bag of coffee, May 8th. And it is, I don't know what today's date is, but yeah. Oh, that go in the fridge. I'm tripping. This is empty. Alright, I showed y'all that the water is down here. The coffee is where this silver ring is. Alright, and I just showed you that this top part I'm putting on now is empty. Yet, when I make my coffee, once the espresso is done, the coffee is going to come out this top part because the heat is going to push the water through as steam. The steam is going to come through that coffee and it's going to come up here as water. It's coffee. But not come out here as water. We got a problem if it does. Alright, this is sink. Hey. all it is, making espresso. Now, I don't drink espresso, but maybe once quarterly, if then. Alright, espresso is a bunch of coffee and a little bit of water. Alright, as you see here, I have like 4 ounces of water there and 4 teaspoons of coffee. 4 teaspoons of coffee and 4 ounces of water. That's strong. And not to mention it's Starbucks coffee, so it's really strong. Oh Jesus, that's the way I like it. So what I do to make coffee, I turn espresso into coffee. Oh snap. By heating up some water, the 5-6 minutes my espresso is becoming espresso, I have water boiling to add to my espresso. That gives me a strong cup of coffee, the way I love my coffee. Alright? So what we gonna do now, I'm gonna show you a Dollar Tree find. This is also a Dollar Tree find for y'all. This is a Dollar Tree find. When I first brought these cups, they were a 2-pack, which would be 1, 2. 1 lid. Well, the lids are here. You want to see the lids? Here. I'll show you the lids. Okay. Since you're nosy, I'll show you the lid. Since that goes to the spiralizer. If you know what a spiralizer is, if not, then you should watch me cook and you see what a spiralizer is. But check it out. These cups again were a 2-pack. The second time I go back to buy more, they were a bonus. You got 3 in a pack. Oh, sorry about that. Let me tell you what I love about these cups. They're plastic. Boogie, woogie, woogie. They're plastic. Coffee cups. Tea cups, whatever. Plastic cups. I have 2 cups here. The lid is just like your Starbucks, your Wawa, your Sheetz, your Turkey Hill, your 7-Eleven cups. It has that little sip right there. You sip through. Yup. They have little sayings on them. I forgot what they said. This one says something. But first coffee, it says, but first coffee. But first coffee. I don't know what that means, but first coffee. I don't know, but that's what this says. They all have something different on them. Not all of them. But this one says something different. Don't ask me, because I'm, hello, half blind, visually impaired, legally blind. Thank you. But yeah, I love the sound the espresso maker make. Now this is a stovetop espresso maker we're using, okay? I'm gonna set these back in the cabinet until I'm ready for it. We'll start putting the cream and sugar in the cup once that thing starts gurgling. This the one we brought for Christmas. We brought us this for Christmas. Let me tell you about this. I like it because it's black, and I'm guessing it wouldn't show the burn as much as this white one. Oh, we got some coffee beans though under my hair. Look at this baby here. Hello? Oh, it gets used every day. Now, since I'm on Starbucks, it gets used 3 times a day. Oh, sure does. It sure does. I'm going to tell you that. This white one holds much more than this black one. Whew, Jesus. It holds much more. This gives you 1 cup. I get a big cup from that. 1 big cup. I can make 2 cups. I have made 2 cups of coffee from that one. If I make it stronger, put more coffee in, I can get me and my brother a cup of coffee, or biscuit and I both a cup of coffee from there. But no. And here, and I prefer espresso makers for a couple reasons. All right, my favorite part is coming up. It's getting louder. Espresso's almost done. It's fast, number one. It's fast to make using the espresso maker. I love strong coffee, so why not do espresso? I don't like the Mr. Coffee makers and pots like them because you have to actually clean that pot out every day. I'm talking that white part, the base part where you pour the water into. If you don't pour that water out, like all that water does not come out. Yeah, no. And everybody don't empty that water out when they're done. Hell, I didn't always do it, but I did it as much as yeah. You just keep putting more water into that coffee pot, but all that water isn't coming out. Ooh, give me my espresso maker, baby. Well, let's rinse us a cup so we can make us some coffee. We gotta take them back out the cabinet. Hello, baby. Grab us a spoon at the same damn time. Hello. That's a spoon. Everything in here is rinsed before we used it. My mother and father raised us that way. Thank you. It went in clean, but it just sat there. There's dust particles. There's dust everywhere. Dust is everywhere. Don't do that. Let's go ahead and grab these coffee beans to put back in the fridge. Now that we are about to grab this cream and sugar this side of the kitchen. Put that in there. Let's keep the coffee beans fresh. You heard? Use whatever kind of coffee creamer you use. I use non-dairy. When I do, I've been using Starbucks since I've been using cream and sugar since I've been doing the Starbucks thing. Yeah, 2 spoons of sugar and 3 spoons of creamer. Yeah, I prefer non-dairy. I love when it gets loud because you know it's almost done. It starts gurgling. The gurgling process when the espresso maker gets loud, it's sending. That's the pressure. It's sending the water through as pressure is building up and it's coming to the top. All that noise, that's what that noise is doing. You can go on YouTube and watch the others that chose to make a video about this, like specifically about this. You can go watch them make. Use the espresso, stovetop espresso makers. See if you want to get you one. They're very inexpensive. Very inexpensive. I think I paid $9 for this. 16 for that, and like 9 for this little guy. That might have been 13 or something. I don't know. Not much. They're ceramic. They're non-breakable. They say they're non-breakable. I want to drop it on my ceramic tile and see if it breaks, but why would I do that? Why would I do that? So I can be like, hey, you said this wasn't breakable. I dropped it on my ceramic tile and it broke. And they'll be like, mister, you really think we're going to give you a brand new one and that looks like that? Yeah, so it still works. Regardless of how it looks, this motherfucker can turn completely whatever color that is. I'm still going to use it. I'm actually going to buy another one soon. This one's only like 1.5 years old. It's my favorite part. Now, they say you know your espresso is done when that first drop come out. I don't wait for that first drop to come out. Man, you let it boil over. I don't like burnt coffee either. My coffee has to be hot and don't burn my coffee, please. Thank you. They say you let your stovetop espresso maker go heating until the first drop, until a drop of coffee come out of the sprout. I don't wait because that doesn't always happen. That happened to me twice in like over 1.5 years. I'm not doing that. That burnt coffee, you can smell the coffee burning. No. Just want good, hot, strong coffee. I know when the espresso maker is done. Let me tell you how. The gurgling stops. The gurgling stops. I'm not waiting until drop of coffee come out, they got me chopped. And not to mention, I'm ready to indulge in my Starbucks. Now, this is the Blondie Starbucks. It's not the full. It's a lot of caffeine. It's not as dark. Yeah. I want this one. I'm getting the caramel next. You see this water nice and hot here? I'm gonna go ahead and turn this skillet of water off. I still hear steam. You hear my coffee? That steam coming through. We're gonna turn this off. Shut it down. And watch the little bit of coffee that come out of this espresso. Some good stuff though. That's Starbucks. That's some really good stuff. I want you to know that. Alright? That's so I'm telling you, my friend said, I think it's crack. And I said, friend, you got me addicted. Our other two friends, because I met her friends and they're my friends. So they said, yeah, she got us addicted to Starbucks too. I'm like, yo, friend. She says, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I think you got crack. And I'm like, yo, you think? All right, so I don't know if you can see this. The coffee is like right there. That's how much coffee is in there. Not bad. If that was this, it would be down here. But yeah. So what I do now, I fill the cup up right to before it spill over with hot water. It's that simple. Hello. Espresso with hot water. You just made coffee. Or this is how you make a latte. Let me show you how you make a latte. Before I go any further, let me tell you what a latte is. A latte is espresso shots. This is a cup of espresso shots with cream and sugar. A latte is coffee shots, your espresso shots, which is this, with milk. They put milk in it. You want whole milk, goat milk, oat milk, what kind of milk you want, soy milk, whatever. That's what a latte is. Espresso shots and milk. I don't want a latte. I just want a hot cup of coffee. Espresso shots. Again, my coffee is right there. My espresso is filled to there. So I'm going to go up to about there with my water. All right. And that's going to give me coffee. It's going to turn my espresso into very strong coffee the way I like it, baby. Bam. Just drop more right before spilling. Yeah, that's all it is. That's what it is. I just made a really good cup of Starbucks at home. Now, that bag of Starbucks beans cost me like $15 and some change, right? A cup of Starbucks, a medium cup of Starbucks is like $3.70 something for a medium cup of Starbucks. The small is 30 cents cheaper, 40 cents cheaper. $3 for a cup of coffee. Really good coffee. The bag of beans I've been using a week now. And I'm on maybe my 12 cup of coffee. Not bad. Like, you may think like them coffee beans are expensive. Like, yo, $15 for a bag of coffee beans. Yeah, but I'm going to get a lot of cups of coffee from there. When you think a cup of coffee is what? I don't know how much you pay for a cup of coffee, but a cup of coffee is not $1. Unless you get it from a hot dog stand, you may get a cup of coffee for $1. I don't know, but I don't know. Shall we, please? Thank you. So freaking good. So freaking good, y'all. Happy Saturday. Enjoy your day. You will see me today telling you why I'm jealous of Chef Carmel. I gotta get this off my chest. The more time go on, the more it's bothering me. My therapist told me the other day to talk about it, so I'm going to talk about it. Gotta get it off my chest. I'm about to enjoy my coffee. I'm about to roll a Jizzy a jizz on, a joint. I use raw rolling papers, and it's gonna have some type of medical. What's the name of this stuff I'm using? Is it Love Train? No, I don't even know the name of it. Some sativa hybrid cannabis. Bang. But let me finish this and make myself look a little better, hopefully. And I'll come on camera and tell y'all why I'm jealous of Chef Carmen. Tell y'all the reasons. I didn't even know I was until I was just talking to my therapist. But I'm gonna tell y'all all that. Thank you for watching. Espressi and I. Hey. Check y'all in a little bit, all right? I thank you so much for keeping me company.